TCC God. I don't know what to say. I'm I'm kidding. I have a lot of experience. I feel like I played a shit ton of Eld, so Shelk was pretty second nature.
Also, his
Yeah,
Shelk is
for sure.
blue. His Shelk is blue and has a higher
To be
damage.
fair, his Sabin
Oh,
and his Agrius are blue, and that I added that up, and that was better than his 2 blues were better than my 1 blue.
Oh.
yeah, but Shelk is getting way more turns than Sabin is, right? So Sabin
Yeah, but
being blue doesn't matter.
Agrius is like party auras, right? So
Yes.
that's more. Yeah, that's more overall. That's more overall. Shelk is
Okay.
selfish, and it did not feel good in that team because she happened her HP damage in that team.
Yeah. Shelk's hella fun though. I was surprised you said that you don't think someone that likes that doesn't like Eld would also not like Shelk.
I really think you're not getting the most out of Shelk if you're not letting the enemy take turns. I truly believe that.
Oh, I agree. That's why I had to. That's why in some of my runs I was using AA on Agrius into S2 was to paralyze the ads so that I could give them turns so that I could milk free damage off of Shelk's overhead.
Oh, see, you know what I was doing? I was just cycling through Fated Moly. So like Fated, the main boss never got a turn, but of course I would use Agrius LD to tick the orb back up. So she'd have all these extra copies of Fated Moly. So I just hit it whenever the ads came up, so they would get the paralyzed. So Shell could get extra turns. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Shelk's hella fun to play. She's way more fun to play than I thought she was going to be. And that's why I'm tempted. Yeah, exactly. She like jumps off the wall and stuff. Or she's diving.
That's like good shit.
She's network. That's why her C50 is network diver because she's diving off networks or something.
There's only a couple people who jump off the wall. It's like Lightning, Aranea, and then you hit the wall. And I don't know why I find that so fascinating. I'm fucking weird about that. But it was ever since I noticed that Lightning jumps off the wall. Like you can't unsee it.
Wait, in what wall they hit?
On her LD. On her LD.
LD.
Huh.
Yep.
She doesn't just jump in the air.
Nope.
No. Yeah, she jumped on the back wall. Yeah, and then Aranea does it. And then it's the same wall you hit when you use it. It's a chase attack. I don't know anyone else who does it, but it's always funny that they acknowledge that the wall exists sometimes.
There is a wall. It does exist. It's real. That's funny.
That's awesome. Yeah, Shelk is. I do you agree that she's a fixed version of Ultimisha, Terra, Lightning, and Sayador?
Wow.
Is that ironic?
Wow. Was that a real question? Wow.
Yes.
Ironic first. Ironic will depend on will change my answer or not.
So it's serious that I feel like she is a fixed variant of each of those. I'm not saying that she's a combination of all of them.
Christ.
Oh no. If you have to have that many qualifiers, it's not the same.
Yeah, like that's too many. I just view her as like I keep saying, I see her as Eld's next tuning pass. I'm basically playing her as I would Eld Narsh, and it's working great.
Just add the reverse on there, and then I'll know not to take you seriously.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know. I have a lot, but not for everyone. Because like I said, why would you want to press this many buttons when you could press like Lock or Machina and just do like 1 million damage in a press?
True.
Because Lock and Machina don't have boobs.
Yeah.
Whoa! What boobs are you looking at?
Oh my god!
Holy shit! I'm so glad this is on record.
Waifus.
I'm so glad somebody
delete
this Twitch clip.
Delete this.
I'll pin it in TCC. Literally, why would you play anyone over Shelk? Because Shelk has boobs. Are you fucking serious? Like, holy. Whoa.
Yeah, let's press LD and reset this conversation.
Yeah, word. Thank you, Mark. I know you've been waiting to make that joke all night.
Christ.
That was great.
Mark had that segue planned.
BL says, why Sayador? Because of cleanse?
No, don't ask. Don't ask.
No. Seriously, she has a short duration overhead, just like Sayador.
What the fuck? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Because she's short, like Sayador is short.
No, short duration. So Sayador, when he uses his skills, he gets like 4 or 5 turns of his overhead, but it's so fucking hard to keep it up all the time. And so he runs out, and that's why she's so much better, because she can reset her skills.
This is the part where you say you're joking.
So what I got from this is anyone who can keep their overhead up indefinitely is a better version of Sayador.
Maybe Sayador is stuck. Maybe Sayador is stuck.
That's true.
Name someone that relies on their overhead that has that low duration on their overhead.
Holy shit.
Cloud,
yeah.
Clouds doesn't go down.
But it's always refreshed.
Yeah.
It's always refreshed. Just
he has a better Sayador. I agree.
Yeah,
Cloud's overhead makes no fucking sense, though, right? Like, that shouldn't have been an overhead effect. It makes no sense.
Ferris, yeah. Oh, why are we doing? I don't know why.
Yeah, Ferris.
Holy shit! I think we need to ban CSDX for this comment, but I have to record it just for posterity.
Here we go.
It's not hard to keep it up with Shelk around.
Wow.
Are we striking that from the record? Is that the takeaway that Ink said about the overhead?
Sounds like another clip.
This is getting out of hand.
No, I blame Japan. I blame Japan.
This is Square Enix's fault. This is
if the whole Lucretio storyline was not tied to Shelk, then it would be on us. That would be our fault. The fact that they made it like Shelk should be the love interest, that's on them. That's on you're bad, Japan. I blame all of Japan.
No more jokes.
Can we press LD again? We still have a couple.
Yeah, we got 3 uses of LD. Reset.
Oh my God.
Back to hey everybody. Welcome to the post show. Mark Mino here with Inkwelder and Black Nero, TonberryTroupe.com. And glad you can join us. We're looking forward to talking about all kinds of fun things. How about those force weapons? Yikes. That's something to talk about. That's not underage children.
I still need to do the fight.
Cryle?
Yeah, but people are memeing it already, so that's a good sign for things to come. I've seen this before. People meme things, all of a sudden people stuff on the gas.
Yeah, I saw a lot of clears that first hour in main chord when I was looking for a translation. A lot of clears that first hour with just Kane, no Cryle. Like very few people pulled for Cryle and were able to do this. I think more people
wasn't a super punishing fight.
Yeah.
So.
HP was low, so they were able to just build up HP damage, just blow through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how many people are going to want to... Do you get an extra use of force in the BT window, BC?
Yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't trigger the time, force time.
Okay, so you just get an attack?
You just get an attack. Oh. That's it. That's what the 7th slot is for. They said that during the Ope. They're like, this is why BT Plus adds a slot for a force attack.
Gotcha.
As far as last year confirmed, by the way.
Well, because I could see that, I don't know, people may find, maybe, I'm not saying that I believe this, but they may find that BT holders that have a force are more valuable than just LD holders that have a force, maybe? I don't know.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, BT, the whole game always still revolves around BT characters.
Yeah.
They're special.
I need more. So has there been any? I think this is the real situation here. Has there been any hyper power stone sale packs yet?
There were, right?
So.
There were, right?
I don't know. That's a knee-jerk question. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
That's because come on, Squex. You screwed up with BT resources for sale. Why haven't I been able to buy a BT plus right now? And if you don't be throwing me BT pluses, I'm not going to be BTing anybody, and that sucks. But yeah, come on.
Next months are like full of non-hype BTs. Arden, Goldes, Jagrin, Toto. Yikes! Couple duds in a row. Like the whole oh, which one do I pick? Like both of them are good. Now it's the
nope. It's pretty much
big gap.
Yeah, now you're
Jacked or Arden, like that's no contest.
checked and Macna, and that's it, right? Does Lightning get her BT plus?
Alongside Jegrin.
Yeah, with Jegrin and Kuja's in that area. So.
Oh, sorry. It is a voiced game. I always correct myself on this. According to the only person we know that has played Lael's game, so Meggie, it's pronounced Jagron.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking skip this character. I don't care.
Jagrin. Yeah.
So I will at least. I'm just putting it out there, and I will at least make I'll make an effort to say it. Yeah, I'll make an effort to say it myself. Jagron.
Amidatillion, Lael.
Kais.
I think Necklord is contractually obligated to pull him because he's voiced by Cyan's voice actor.
Yeah, that game is almost as bad with names as FF14. Like these are just names that are difficult on purpose.
Well, and yeah, so Jagron, Lael, Kais, Amidatillion, and Bell. They just ran out of ideas at that point, and they're like, let's name the girl Bell.
Lael, Kais, and Bell are fine. It's just the
Lael is fine. Kais is fine. I guess.
Yeah, Kais is fine.
Because it's Irish.
It's one syllable.
Is it Irish?
It's Celtic.
That's a real name. I did not know that. I thought that was bullshit.
I thought it's real. Maybe I might be thinking of a different name that's Celtic.
Kieran?
Yes,
Kieran
right.
is.
Yeah,
yes,
Kieran is Celtic.
Kieran is an actual name, yes.
Kais is Scottish.
VL says yes.
Yeah, there are high power stone bundles.
How much do they cost, and what do you get?
Yeah, how much do they? I would have thought Nidre covered this yesterday. He only covered 4 stone bundles.
Come on.
I'm just imagining Nidre's like some bookkeeper.
Yeah, I know.
Bookkeeper. Right? like in a cave.
He's our accountant.
He's the accountant.
The DissidiaFFOO
the accountant. He cooks the books. Holy shit.
I know. I remember as soon as the Obe dropped, his very first response is, I gotta get on my site and program Power Stones as a trackable resource.
Yeah, I do think, just looking at what Ali Bulko said, like, I feel like the whole free ability use after LD, except LD, and that nonsense, now that Force is included, I feel like it's probably just best to say free use of S1, S2, or AA, and just leave it at that.
Okay, so VL says it's 45.20 yen for 4 high power stones. That's the $37 bundle for us in GL. And so 37 for 1 LB of a force weapon.
Or 9,000 for 12. So you can.
Oh yeah, or $75 for 12. Yeah, okay.
So you can spend $75 and fully limit break your force weapon. Good.
Yes.
Good on you, Squex.
That's good
on you.
Not insanely unreasonable.
Good on you.
So I think that's a good move on Squex.
Oh, I mean like any other game, yeah. I mean, think about Genshin. Like if you could fully, I forget what they call it in Genshin, but if you could fully
constellation.
Yeah, if you could fully constellation a character for $75,000 or $75.
On site.
On site, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
How ridiculous would that be?
This is full. The only thing you're missing if you pay for this bundle is 1 force stone, which you could get for either doing a Shinryu fight, right?
Yeah.
There you go, Square.
Good on you, Square. Make some money.
I really predict their sales going up.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a great.
Couple of months of this. Well, especially because if you look in the JP channel, people are just pulling both FRs and maxing.
Yeah, they're going nuts. They're not even
getting everything. I'm like, I don't even want one. Right
BC is the only JP player who literally said, "I'm gonna wait." he's like I've got the resources, the MLB Kane Force right now, but I'm gonna wait. He's the only JP player I've met that fucking said that. Everyone else is going nuts, MLBing the first two right off the bat and losing all of their gems and all of their power stones. It's ridiculous.
I can go broke. There's always the bullshit fight that pops up. I'll be like, hey, this is it. It's easy. What are you guys crying about? It smells like broken here.
Everyone in chat is saying like that's not an awful price. People would buy that. People would pretty easily pay $75 to MLB a Force weapon.
Yeah, people like me and Mino who are going to have a fully limit bro Kane the first week of Shinryu.
Yeah, I'll fucking do it. It's Kane. It's Kane. They got me, man. They got me.
I got to justify not pulling for Theodore because actual Kane is coming. So
pulling for Kane's LD now in GL feels like super bad because usually
do it anyways.
Yeah,
you can pull the LD and like you try to like for Zach, right? You'll get the BT like it repeats and you can get the BT on like an off banner, right? So like it's good, but with the force weapons, like I don't know, is Kane's force is not on Kryle's banner, right? It's just Kryle.
Yes,
correct.
Yes.
So force appears on 2 banners. And
I think only for the BT characters. I think only the BT characters' force weapon shows up on 2 banners.
Right. And their BT only appears on 1 banner, which is super fucking confusing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you just get the LD, you still need to pull the LD banner in the future with the force weapon on it. So this is actually legit planning. If you're not planning to use a character a lot on their first tuning pass with just LD, like skipping is like finally a viable, reasonable thing to do, I think.
Nope, I gotta get Kane LD next month.
Yeah, I mean technically what you could do is you could grab Kane's LD early, and then when it comes around,
then
you could pull Kane's force weapon on the wall BT, right? And then possibly pick up his BT on the rest of the banners in the cycle. It's still possible to split pulls. I'm not saying that's what I'm going to do, but it is possible to go that route for a character you don't give a shit about. So, like, if I don't give a shit about Kieran, if I don't give a shit about like, if I don't give a shit about Tifa, I can pull her LD now, grab her force weapon on a returning BT like Laguna or something, and then maybe hope for a BT down the line or token it, right? This is exactly what Consuelo or whatever wanted, right? He's saying like, please don't put the BT on like certain banners so I don't feel bad by tokening it and then pulling it later, right? Like this is exactly what he wanted.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's going to play a year from now.
Yeah, he'll be letting us know.
He'll still be commenting,
even though nobody asked. He'll be letting us know.
Oh yeah, he had an interesting comment. I'll have to look here. My phone's turning off, but what did he write? I think I wrote some smart ass reply to him here, but
your replies to your comments are hilarious. I just look at them sometimes. I'm just like, Mark is such a jerk.
I can be very bad in my comments. I just come on. I have to be nice professionally. I don't have to be nice to you fake people who don't matter.
Virtually.
Yeah. Why can't I see? I want to see.
But yeah, honestly, I think if I was anyone else, I would skip KNLD and pull for his force weapon. But since he's my favorite character, I'm pulling his LD. Run it with Shelk. Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be fun, especially if you're liking Shelk. That seems good. The only downside is you'll never see Kane, but it's fine.
He's there in spirit, like my everyday real life. Yeah.
Oof.
Yes.
Night, Zoe. See you later.
Oh, good night, Zoe. Zoe's got to go blog. Okay. It's that time of night. Everybody go blog. Get on your live journal, Zoe, and keep your day. What's that? Doogie Howser did that at the end of every episode. Did his little blog.
Does that show hold up? Did I watch it? That's on
No, it does not at all.
Okay.
No.
It does not hold up.
No, it is. It is atrocious. It is problematic, actually. Yeah.
Really?
No, it is. It does not hold up at all. I did catch an episode within the last couple of years. Yeah, it's rough. Not like Knight Rider rough, like those kind of shows that I grew up watching. Like those shows are not good. Those shows are bad. Like Knight Rider's real problematic. But yeah, nope. Doogie Howser's pretty rough around the edges. So,
what were you saying, BC?
Was I saying something? I forgot already. Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of inappropriate relationships, Jovial Roger. Yeah, there are some in Doogie Howser. That's for sure.
It's okay. He's a genius.
But it's okay if you're a teenage boy. That's cool. That's romanticized. Yeah.
That's why
you watch? I know you watched Invincible, Mark.
Yeah.
Like adults stuck in children bodies need love too.
Oh.
That's Monster Girl's whole arc.
That's right. She's
yeah.
She's older, right.
Yeah, she's constantly talking about how it's hard to have a adult relationship stuck in her body.
Right.
But she also turns into a monster. So she's not
that's
always...
okay. So only in the monster form.
No, I'm saying that the monster helps.
Why are we back on this?
It helps you
We only got one reset. We only got one reset. So welcome everybody.
Where's the Lufeni orb?
Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to the post show. This is episode 173. We're joined by Inkwelder and Black Nero from YouTube. We're gonna be talking about Lufenia Plus. These fights really missed the mark. But there's what else? What's there's only a couple more of these kind of crap fights, right? We got Divine Shiva.
Yeah.
Ace Haver is gonna eat there, and then there's T6, and that's really it's right. Well, and then I do speculate that some fights might catch some people off guard. But I don't know. I'm not the best judge of him anymore, so I don't even fucking know. I can list some potential, like, oh, this might catch people, but I don't know anymore. Jesus.
I think twins will catch people just because I think people are not used to using their friend right away.
Yeah, it's unorthodox. Garnet can blow you up from high brave if you're not bringing mitigation. Boss rush being tighter is an adjustment. Shiva is Shiva. Kadaj's last chapter is actually kind of restrictive if you don't have Ace, honestly. It's like Ace, Trey, or Maria, I think, are the only ones who can hit that orb.
Really? That's
it?
Jekt in like wall, right? If you want to pull for victory.
I'm talking about Kadaj's last chapter.
Oh, I thought you said Shiva, sorry.
No, Kadaj. Because it's like +6 on a preemptive trap.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Plus
so
2 on a normal trap.
Does core work?
Yeah, I think core is... Well, actually,
core
that's a tough one. Does Maria's trap add to total HP damage like core's?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't think it does. So if core works, that's going to be hilarious.
That will be hilarious, yeah.
You best global first.
Are you on the YouTube stream, BC? Because Koji Yasuda has a question for you.
Well, I'm not on there.
Oh, okay.
You got to read it for me, else I won't see it.
I can't. Mark, can you read it for me? I'm not feeling well, so my vision's a little.
Oh no! Oh god! What did he say?
I don't know.
I mean, I was clearly lying. Okay, guess I'm not going to see it.
Yeah.
Tag me on Discord if it's that important.
I can't.
Nice attempt, Koji. I tried to get VC. He's not here. But I was saying the thing. So I was like reflecting really heavily.
It's so bad.
Mark.
It's
reflecting. What does it say, Mark? What does it say?
I don't know. Mino Yeah, Mino's got some. Mino has an uninvited guest in his house, whose name, whose name. Yeah, yeah, it's good. That's good. That's a good one. It's a good one.
Try. I'm not BC. You're gonna have to try again on the next ranting hour.
That one was too obvious. That's pretty funny though. That's pretty funny.
Somebody needs to super chat BC's ranting hour.
We are 12 years old.
Yeah,
we're also out of LD, so be careful.
Yeah, no, the orb will wipe us, and that's the end of the stream.
Yeah, sorry. So as I was saying, I reflected a lot on these fights, and honestly, this is first of all, these are hellish fights, and I had to think more than I ever had to learn these fights. But I was thinking if I was playing JP and I face check these fights with no prior knowledge, I'd be pissed. I get it, right? Like if I didn't have Agrius and I went into this not knowing the mechanics, this would be hella frustrating. But after thoroughly learning the mechanics, which I think most players don't, and I don't blame them, right? Like not everyone studies the shit out of a fight. The Shelk fight isn't awful. And the Kate fight, you can work with. It's still not a good fight, but you can work with it, right? Like you do have technically options. You have Edward, you have Shantoto, you have Agrius, you have several characters that really can check it. It's still a tedious fucking fight. Yeah. But if this is as bad as it gets, it's only bad because it's a slog more than it's difficult, I would say.
Yeah.
And if this is as bad as it gets, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So I'm putting Kadaj's last chapter up there as thing that catches people off guard because Maria ain't meta. If you're an ace, I mean, a lot of people got aces LD for Transcendence, so that's enough for the orb potentially. So if you just send them to Shadow Realm like I did, then the fight's not that big of a problem. But otherwise, I could see that tripping people up just because there's so few people that hit it. Unless Core does, in which case, Core is unnecessary, is going to continue to age poorly.
Core, I was also going to say Core feels balanced for right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm running, I for the first time, I busted Core out for these Shelk fights, and I was like, he seems.
Wait, has Core come in Japan yet?
No.
Oh, so he's going to have a force weapon.
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah. Unless they start doing the whole release a force character with an existing character with force alongside a new character again, like they did with Gabrant on release. I think the Gabrant was the last time they did that. I don't think they're going to do that anymore.
That was awful.
Yeah, don't do that.
I figured he would be because that's the trend with GL first, right? Like Beatrix released in GL with an EX, and then JP with an EX plus, Aranea EX plus in GL, LD and JP, and then now Core with LD.
Well, Vincent didn't come with his LD before the BT, right?
Yeah, but he's not a GL first.
Right.
Oh no, right. He's not a GL first. He's a time traveler, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, and at least they come with something new.
Right. But he did come with
something.
Like
got LD boards.
Yeah.
Vincent got LD boards and BT.
Yeah.
But I was saying, like, I feel like Core is finally balanced. I feel like it's an option to take him over Green Cod at this point. Green Cod might edge him out a bit.
Oh, no contest.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I'm saying, like, I finally feel like we're at the point where I don't feel like Core is cheat codes. I feel like I could respect a Core run at this point.
I see.
Is
Kaiden
anyone
duoed it with Bane and Shelk? That's hilarious.
The Luke Plus?
Yeah.
Yikes! That sounds painful.
Yeah, 65 turns with Shelk and Vayne. Yeesh.
Oh wow. Agrius friend.
Vayne's aura is good enough to support that.
I used Vayne. I used Vayne and Shelk with Agrius as the solo support, and they were.
That sounds awful.
But they were both hitting cap the entire time.
Wow.
I mean,
so I watched a video of the same team that I ran for Shelk. but they swapped Sabin out for Vayne, and Vayne had only LD. And I was really surprised they had the exact same calls as me, and their Agrius was capping their hits, capping damage, and my Agrius was nowhere close.
It was
for Vayne BT auras? No, not even BT auras, LD, right?
No, yeah, just the LD aura. I was really surprised.
And so you're saying replacing Sabin with Vayne period or with Vayne friend?
No, Vayne period.
Oh, okay.
They ran Vayne LD. It's because I was looking to see how many LD only runs are there, because there aren't that many. Most of the LD only runs have Reigns in them. One of them has Vayne in them. Yeah. So that's what I was looking for, and I found literally the exact same team comp of Agrius Shelk, but they had Vayne instead of Sabin, and I was surprised because who the fuck is running Vayne with just his LD? Like that just sounds
Macnol did the whole side. Okay, so speaking of which, props to Raw Life and Macnol, because they run their sagas, but they admit their characters are shit. So Raw Life accomplished his goal. I think people were betting that he couldn't do Zidane through the entire Vayne cycle.
Were people betting through it? Betting on it? I don't think people were betting on it. I think they just said it's going to be harder. I remember specifically I said, my specific words were, you're going to be feeling Zidane out of center. Wait, no, that was back on Agrius' last chapter. I mean, not Agrius. That was on NES chapter. That was when I said it's gonna be tougher, just because if you fuck up the brace with Zidane and set him too far back, you end up getting blown up.
Yeah, but so Macnol ran LD only Vayne throughout Vayne Saga, and he was like, "I did it. It's awful."
Like, I don't think he said it was awful. I think he said
no one should pull Vayne LD.
He did say that, but he didn't say running Vayne was awful. I think it was Macnol, please feel free to correct this, because I don't want to put words in your mouth like Mino loves to do. But I do remember Macnol saying I wouldn't recommend people pull Vayne LD only.
Right. So I like that I'm trying to say, like, I respect the quote unquote saga runners who run a character and admit that it was a carry or a bad character, and then on the other hand you have like Splurgist, who did the same thing and was saying like, look how amazing Vayne is because I ran him through his cycle, right? And then like Raw Life ran Zidane through the entire Vayne cycle just as a challenge, and he was like, Zidane was shit here. Like, legit. he's like it's a legit handicap running Zidane. And then you have like Eamon, who did the same, saying like, look how amazing Zidane is. Right? Like, I really feel like the saga runners are split in half. You have to have some honesty.
Where do I fall, Mino? I've run Sabin into every loose plus.
No comment. What do you think, Mark, from BC?
I haven't watched all the runs.
I haven't posted all the runs, but...
Oh, speaking of which, Ink, you disappeared from the convo, but just to make it clear, I said I respect the run a lot, because I did it, and I realized how much patience that requires. And like you said, more patience than usual, because usually you change up your teams in 1 or 2 tries. You said you stuck with this for 8 fucking tries. I don't even want to imagine how many hours that is, but 100% props to you for figuring out
what did you do on Vayne's fight? I don't remember that one.
What did I do on Vayne's fight?
Yes.
I did Sabin with Vaughn, and who was my support? Who was the meta support for that? Because I probably used them. Setzer. Yeah, Setzer.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, the YouTube stream died. Oh no, all streams died. Are we offline?
Not according to my stuff. We should still be online.
Watching both, and everything's dead.
Yeah, my TV turned off.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not giving me any notification that anything has happened. Oh, now it looks like it's died.
Well, that's the post show.
Yeah, I'm still recording the post show, so.
Oh, okay. Are we covering anything else?
No.
Bedtime.
Yeah, Ink, anything else you want to get off your chest? It's very rare we get you for these post shows.
Yeah, I'm usually not Yeah. I'm usually not free on Thursdays. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ink, if you want to talk about it, I mean, it's the question is, do you think it? Well, I think you admitted that there are better options than taking Saban in that slot. So I don't think you're the splurgest aim inside, right?
Right. I feel like he does his job, so
Yes.
it's not a carry because he delays to give Agrius breathing room. He delays so that Shelk can like weave her turns in better. And he batteries when you really need it, when you want to have a productive turn with Agrius. But that also is problematic because Agrius isn't having a productive turn because the auras on the team are shit.
Right.
And that's why her turn so if you replace him with a support, like the battery isn't justifiable. But he also does way more damage. Like him dealing 300k / 400k per turn is like not shit damage. That's pretty decent damage for him to deal with no support. So
the battery on S1 is not bad.
The battery on S1 he usually caps it. Yeah.
It's not bad. I will say that, but it's hard not to press the delay.
Yeah, the only time I think I used S1 like once or twice, and it was because it jumped turn so that I could Razor Gale the next turn.
Hey, Macnol's here.
What the?
Whoa! He's here to talk about Vayne.
He joined after the stream died. That's crazy.
Macnol?
He just popped in.
I hope he's here to offer correction on his takes on LB Vayne, because I was curious for his extended thoughts. I don't think we really extracted that out of him.
Yeah, but can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Discord is really wonky here. I don't think the stream came back.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, I just wanted to check out with Mino if that was just trolling or actually misremembering.
Misremembering. I thought you said Vayne not good. I thought you said I use Vayne LD for this cycle. Do not recommend, not good.
No, exactly the opposite. No.
Yeah,
I
said he was good on all the fights.
Yeah, I wanted to try him exactly because everybody was saying he was shit and he didn't work for his fight. And I thought the opposite. He's great. The only fight where I thought he was not just perfectly adapted to the fight was Shelk's. His turn taking and the thing where his skill refresh doesn't count if he doesn't spend skills, and he has a hard time spending actual skill uses. That's the only problem.
Oh, that is funky. He doesn't go down on skill uses. That's really awkward.
No, you have to make a conscious effort to try and spend his uses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wow. I didn't even try to think to use him there, but a lot of people did use him here, so I didn't think it was that clunky. I have no idea how it actually plays out.
I bet they had like either bigger damage enabler from like Sid Reigns, or they had Shelk or Agrius.
No, he works perfectly well as long as you pay attention to that and you try to spend skill uses when you need it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's funny how when Vayne got his EX, he was so satisfying. Like you enjoyed pressing skill 2, but for some reason now skill 2 is not satisfying anymore. It's just not hitting the mark, and it's probably because it's like the caps are just funky, or there's not enough hits or something.
Those 2 extra hits blew it.
Honestly, he felt good when I used him in the challenge quest. but I'm sure outside of Synergy and Lufania Plus, it's going to be really painful. Like, I like the concept of his character. Its numbers are probably going to suffer.
Yeah, I think there are two main reasons why you don't feel as good when you press his skill 2 now, or in general using him with his 3 turns. One, because of the damned orbs. You're gonna be ticking down orbs, and it's bad when it's not a rebreak orb that you can keep stalling with his rebreaks. You're gonna feel bad every time you press a button and you see that counter going down. And the second reason is something, I don't know if Dreamy talked to you about it, but he came to our TCC Discord chat asking everybody, he thought it was really strange that he could swear Vayne used to be able to break a target 2 times in a row if he hit somebody.
Yeah, I saw that conversation. So did he just not notice that he wasn't doing enough damage to break the first time?
No, that wasn't it. He was doing enough damage. He did break the target 2 times. However, the breaking sound only happened once. And that ticked Dreamy off completely. He just felt so off because he couldn't hear the sound twice.
That checks out. I forgot which fight it was, but if you like Mog, if the enemy attacks Mog, he says "Ku po, like each hit, and so if it's like 5 or 6 hits, he'll basically go like "Ku po," and it's super cute as he's getting like violently attacked. And Dreamy loved that.
So, oh my god! Well.
Disturbing.
I would feel very good watching Mog getting pummeled and moaning. Yeah, just come on. I actually read the story and the dialogue for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia for the first 1.5 arcs, and didn't you really feel an urge to punch Mog in the face several times?
Okay, not Mog. Not Final Fantasy VI Mog. Just the Dissidia Mog, sure, but not the character. No,
the character is fantastic, man. What are you talking about?
I don't want to punch that Mog.
Sorry, I can't dissociate him from the Final Fantasy Opera Omnia Mog. I'm sorry, it's all Mog to me.
Yeah, all Moogles look the same.
They're all. That's racist.
Wow.
Yeah. That's legit racist.
Borg is counting down, guys.
Can't.
Do we still have a reset?
No, it's total party wipe at this point. So
I was gonna say I can't disassociate Mog with the US had an FF3 commercial where he was voiced by like a gruff middle-aged man.
God. Yes.
And so like it's so weird to see cute Mog.
Yeah.
You know, like I know Inkwelder is a boomer and he remembers that commercial.
I've seen some things.
Oh no.
Hell yeah. This is great.
Oh yeah, we have to find that.
Yeah, we do.
That's it.
Oh no, post that a context in the general channel.
Yeah, okay. But what game was that for? A SNES game?
Yeah.
Come on.
Super NES. Yeah.
Yeah, I found it. Here you go. It's in general.
Yeah.
No context.
It's for quote unquote FF3.
The 90s were fucked up.
Okay, kid, show me what you got. Yeah, right. Next.
Final Fantasy 3 cat. Oh my god! No! Why did he go like that?
Ooh, scary.
I should have never watched this.
I can't disassociate Mog from that. So
no, I'm gonna see this forever. I'm gonna see this forever.
Yep.
Wow, this is very.
Mark, you need to play it. You need to play it for the post show.
I did. It was playing in the background. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Next. That's gonna be my go-to Mog voice.
It looks like Robot Chicken.
I know.
It's got a very Robot Chicken vibe.
That's literally how I learned about FF6.
Yeah, those old commercials.
You need to look at a lot of Terra Mog cutscenes, seeing So Fluffy to unsee that video.
Yeah.
This was, man, I mean, this was pioneering. Think about how most of the video game commercials today are just, watching the game and actually, seeing the game footage, except for Raid Shadow Legends. This was before its time. This is the Raid Shadow Legends of Final Fantasy commercials. So very nice.
I hate this so much.
Yeah, everybody, you can jump on Discord and check that out. That's that you watch that a few times. Next. It would have been better if he was like chain smoking, because God, it was the early 90s, right? Next. That would have been great. Oh Lord. That's funny.
So Macnol, we understand if you want to punch that Mog in the face.
Yes, please do. Erase its existence.
Yeah, this time it's saying it's the same mug.
It's the same.
Well, that's going to be the voice for the actual Dissidia Final Fantasy mug in my head now.
Don't worry, we can still get FF13 mug.
From 13-2, you mean? The bow?
Yes.
Yeah, the weapon. I'm like, I don't remember a Moogle in Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, no, Sarah's Moogle. Yeah.
Whole story chapter on that, indeed.
Yeah. Sarah's
they need to work on the foreheads. Like the gigantic foreheads, they're not working from a cute perspective. That shit has to go.
No, big.
I don't know.
No, that's babies.
Yeah, that's a baby.
Yeah, that's.
Foreheads are cute.
Yeah, that's
like Rihanna. Rihanna's forehead is like 2/3 like her face.
Don't ruin Rihanna for me.
No, Rihanna's great, man.
Well, that's all the.
She's got like an 8 head.
That's like Carbuncle in Final Fantasy VII Remake too, right? You know, you got to have the big.
No, that's a Megamind head. That's too disproportionate. That doesn't work.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
That don't work at all. That ain't it. That's not a forehead. That is a
in Discord.
Oh.
What is it saying?
Holden.
I thought the stream died because they ran out of resets.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's true.
Was that perfect timing?
That was pretty good timing, actually. Yeah, that may actually be true. I don't know.
That's awesome. I like that's a good theme. Shelk has enabled a lot of
You are the number one offender.
You gotta stop bringing her up.
Like we joked about the pedo stuff, but you brought it up 100% of the time. Jesus. Oh my god.
But see that's the problem is I don't look at. Forget it. I'm done. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Don't stop.
What were you gonna say? I'm curious. What were you gonna say?
Nope. Don't be baited.
I hope this isn't your character. I hope this isn't your character.
You hear that sound? It's the orb going off. The orb going off.
So inappropriate.
It's the FBI coming to your house.
Yeah, remember the stream died, but this is still on record, you know.
That was the holy shit CSDX comment, but he was mostly playing off of Ink. Because Ink was talking about how Shelk has no trouble keeping the overhead up, and CSDX is like,
I wasn't talking about it like that though.
But phrasing, you have to watch your phrasing. And CS
brought it back again.
God damn.
It's all good. Hopefully.
All right, you guys got anything else? I unfortunately had to call out earlier because I gotta go to sleep. I'm not fully recovered.
Sounds
good. Back to the party screen.
Back to the party screen. Reset. Hey, thanks everybody. Check out Macnol, DissidiaFFOO.com, Inkwelder. Inkwelder has his own YouTube, but also Tonberry Troupe. Tonberry, I assume you did not change your name. Tonberrytroupe.com and also
changed their name.
And also Black Nero on YouTube.
No,
Jesus, help us. Oh, that's the end. That's it. Orb's gone. Boom. Done. Goodbye.
Yeah.